Good morning to you all. It is a Monday, and we're finally back on track here, at least for me. A couple of 2 weeks now. I've had short weeks, but now I'm back, for better for worse, for back on a 5-day work week, and that will go through the rest of this month and into July, and then probably take more time off as we head on toward August. And all is pretty good for today. Had a great Father's Day weekend. Dads, if you're here, I hope that you also had a nice Father's Day. Weather was good. Boy, it was chilly. Wow. Um, my daughter was doing some volunteer work at a local garden, and on Saturday morning, and it was downright cold. Long sleeve shirt, a jacket, and long pants. Like, wow. And I had a sweatshirt and long pants, which I never wear. Usually this earlier, this late in the season. I guess it depends on how you look at things. But I'm like that, and I was still chilly. That was with the sun out as well. Sunday was a little better, Easter Sunday, but that breeze, for Father's Day, usually I don't want to do. I mean, I don't mind cooking. We usually get the steak and had a good steak there, and I don't mind preparing that and made some potato and a nice salad. But afterwards, kids clean up, and I just wanted to go outside and read my Tom Clancy novel because I just love Clancy and enjoyed it. Was outside for the balance of the afternoon. I don't like, I'm not a sun worshiper. I don't mind sitting in the shade, but it was chilly. It was chilly in the shade. I found myself actually sitting in the sun a little bit just to stay warm, but I enjoyed it. Those of you who are dads, I hope you had a great Father's Day. But we're back at it here. And looks like it's not going to be as pretty today as what we had the past couple of days here over the weekend. Here's a live shot here of downtown Erie. One thing you'll notice immediately, we have a lot more clouds around, and I got some boaters out here and a couple of people fishing as well for this morning, but definitely a cloudier day. No doubt about that. And we had some rain move through earlier. A couple of drops, nothing big time here. That's moved on, and a few drops look like they're going to try and fall here as we head on through the morning. And the bigger rainfall will probably stay from Cleveland west. But we still get a few drops of rain for the day. And, such is the way of things. We really could use the rain. Like I said, I don't want to see my water bill. We got a lot of new grass, yeah, we do. We have a lot of new grass. Made a concerted effort this year to fill some of the bare spots, and that requires a lot of water. And putting the sprinkler on, and I'll tell you what, I had to do it a lot. Mother Nature hasn't helped out too much. Not going to help out too much today either. So we'll. In fact, after the morning show, probably head on home and turn on the sprinkler once again. But the showers will still be around as we head on through the day. And temperatures right now, I'm missing Jamestown and Warren. Well, let's get those. See if we can get those on. Try to get a full contingent here. There's Jamestown. And the reason these were off is sometimes we just get blank data. Usually it's because the sensor went down or went down from time to time, or maybe it's down for maintenance, but everything's back up. As you can see, a lot of 50s out there for the day to near 60 here and here. So still pretty comfy out there. And let's check out the relative humidity. It's starting to go up now into the mid 80s, 75%. Usually humidity at least 85% or more. For that rain to actually reach the ground. So we still have a relatively dry air. For this time of day, usually humidities are 80 to 90%. You can see here 70 to 85%. So the air was dry, and that's why a lot of that rain did not reach the ground. Futurecast, again, showing what we just talked about. A lot of clouds. You can see some rain showers that very well could move through during the afternoon. Not a lot. But quick hits here as we head on through the day. Then in the evening, you can see Still a southeast wind, so the warm front technically hasn't gone through. So we're going to keep the threat of more of these passing lines of showers. But by daybreak tomorrow, you see this southwest wind meeting the south wind. So this is the actual surface warm front, and that will finally move through very early tomorrow morning, the pre-dawn hours. And then we get into a west-southwest flow of much warmer air, just in time for summer, which begins at 5:14 tomorrow morning. And then we get into astronomical summer. Of course, we've been in meteorological summer for several weeks now, and the calendar finally catching up here. Hello to you, Blaine. Blaine Brady, good morning, or Bradley rather, good morning to you. Hello, Whites Racing, Bob and Sue. Hello to you. Hey, Lori, good to see you out there. Good to be back. 57 out there at the Borough, cloudy skies. Michael, good to see you, sir. Going to do some mowing the lawn again today. Seems to be a perennial, even though we haven't had a lot of rain here. Hello, Rose. Good to see you. Good morning. Hey, Becky. 56 out there in French Creek, Becky Lynn. And hello to you, Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville. Nice to see you this morning. And Amy Renee, good to see you. And yeah, yesterday morning for golf, absolutely. Yeah, wearing a hat. Who'd have thought you have to do that in the mid-June here? But that's how our climate's been lately. Barb out there in Cambridge Springs, 58 degrees. You got 61 there on State Street. Thank you, Amy. Hello, Marilyn, our other weather girl out of the Borough. Same temp or close to Lori there, as expected, 56. And yeah, the squirrel, we don't even do that anymore, Barb. We don't, we used to put, bird seed, but boy, the squirrels just keep going in. I threatened my daughter, who loves the bunnies and the squirrels, and I'm going to get a cat here because it's eating our plants at a house and home. And she kind of went semi-ballistic and said, no, there are other things you can put on there. I tried the powder, and you know what? on Friday, we have some of the powder that supposedly keeps the rodents out. No good. I mean, I put a lot of it basically around all of our garden beds and the shrubs in the front and stuff like that. And I was finishing a run. I went back, and usually I stretch out right in our front porch. And as I'm laying down doing a stretch, I turn my head, and here comes a squirrel right up almost to my nose, just taunting me because it had gone right over the powder. And it just looked at me, and I said to myself, that's it, I'm getting a cat. But my daughter said, no, there's better things. She really does not want to, she doesn't like to see death of any animals. I get it, but I don't like to see the death of my plants either. But she insists there's oil and other things that are better. So we'll try it. She's the master gardener. I'll give her a shot. I said, all right, one more time. If not, I'm getting a cat. It's staying outside. We're working on it. We'll see what happens there. Hey, Chatty Cathy, good to see you this morning. David French, Vegas Dave. Well, we say hello back to you. And hello to you, Bill, out there in Waterford. Good dog walking weather. Absolutely. Enjoy it. It's going to get warm next couple of days there. Hello, Craig. Good to see you this morning. Hope all is well. And really, as we mentioned here, looks like things are going to pretty much stay on the warm side for the rest of the week. I think, let me see, this should work. Yeah, there we go. So there's a big dome of a high. This is Tuesday's weather map, upper level weather map. And if it looks familiar to last week, it's because it is. We had that big dome that came over us last week that allowed the temperatures to really soar into the upper 80s, even low 90s. Now, this high is centered a little farther toward the west. Still, we do expect temperatures to get well up into the 80s tomorrow. Again, just in time for summertime here. And so we'll have that high. The high will drift slowly toward the east, but we won't get the center of that high close to us as last week. So the chances of 90 are smaller, but not impossible. We hit that low 90s that one day, followed by some severe weather as I was getting my teeth cleaned on Thursday. My car thermometer said 94 as I was headed toward the dentist. By the time I got out, the skies were dark. We never got the rain here. Those of you farther inland, you know who you are. You got hit pretty hard last Thursday. I don't see a repeat performance of that, but this ridge will, like last week, flatten out at the top. And when it flattens out like that, we often get an increase in the chance of some of those storms. So we will increase the chance on Wednesday of some scattered, more summer variety storms. But unlike what we had last week when things really cooled off, this time things are going to be a little bit different. And in fact, as we call up the 7-day here, in fact, we'll see the temperatures hold in the 80s. I bumped them up a degree or two from what Craig had over the weekend here, because I just think we're going to stay pretty warm. Now, the humidity will be more tolerable humidity as we head toward Thursday into Friday. But by Saturday and Sunday, now much warmer than last weekend, and a good chance to see some scattered showers and storms. They are bold. Yep, exactly. They'll come right into your house if you let them there. Glory, absolutely. Let's see who else. Hello, Rose. Good to see you. Keep you plant marigolds. We tried that, Rose. It didn't stop them. In fact, we have some of them were eaten, and I don't know who ate them or what ate them. I swear, we had, and I know I've said this before. We've had several cats roam the yard, and then last year they were gone. 2 I know died, and 1 just never came back. So I'm thinking of getting one myself. I haven't seen any so far, and you can tell the difference. Bunnies are everywhere, and they're cute. Don't get me wrong. I don't throw stones at them or shoot them, but I can only scare them so much. Time to get a cat. All right, guys, that's all. I got the alarm going off in the office. That means it's time to get ready for the Fox show. But good to be back with you on this week. Hope, again, you had a great weekend. Enjoy your day today. Let's do this again tomorrow to welcome the season of summer. Take care.